have General Srinivas, who retired as Major General and Commander-in-Chief of the sub-area of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. And then Sri T.V. Subbarao, who retired from the Indian Railways as Engineer-in-Chief, looking after large-scale procurements. Now we are three reasonably workless fellows, but then we fill the gap. That is right from the time we get up in the morning at 5 o'clock, quite helplessly. We get up because even if we try to sleep, we can't. So, what do we do? So, one of the things which we do is to play golf. How well we play golf is a different issue. Our handicaps definitely do not tell the true story, but it is funny that so many people who are retired come and play with enthusiasm. That enthusiasm is their handicap, according to me. And there are youngsters who hit booming shots, and you feel, are you in a wrong golf course or something like that? Um, that kind of feeling comes, and sometimes there are people who hit the ground so hard that they break their bones also. These kind of situations really happens, and golf enthusiasts must read books written by P.G. Wodehouse on golf. They are extremely humorous. Golfer's life is incomplete without reading Wodehouse's books on golf. With these few words, I think I start off this a very informal chat. Let me ask here the most competent golfer with us is Subbarao. Subbarao, please tell what's the trick? What is there in your hands that um, sometimes come to 9-digit handicap, 1-digit handicap, and sometimes elevate it to 2 digits. Sometimes you hit 270 yards and sometimes 70 yards. What is all this tamasha going on?
Sir, golf is a game of opposites, and it's a very technical game. And see, only few things I tell actually. If you hit down, the ball goes up, and if you hit up, the ball just you chunk it. And the reason why I am playing a consistent golf is I have been playing for almost more than 20 years. And then whatever I do actually in life, I do it with seriousness. Otherwise, I don't do it. So maybe I apply myself 100% and I enjoy playing, and that may be the
I am
reason.
talking about your fluctuations in handicap, so that obviously is not serious.
Fluctuations in handicap, yes, it happens. Because see, for playing, to see, handicap itself is a very tricky thing actually. Uh, Different clubs calculate the handicaps by different methods. Handicap is actually your potential. On a best day, when your body cooperates 100% and when your mind cooperates 100%, what score you get, that is your handicap. Every day you may not be in the same mindset. Sometimes you may have some personal issues. Sometimes you may have some work issues. Sometimes you may not be applying fully. So they say that golf is played on a 6 inches course, that is the space in between the ears. The day when your body and mind cooperates and you concentrate, definitely you will have a better score. Sometimes you are in hurry playing, or suppose you don't have a proper sleep in the night, or suppose you have to go to some hospital or attend somebody after the game. All these things affect. That is how the fluctuations come.
Oh, that was quite a genuinely serious answer. I was not expecting such depth in your reply, but very good. Um, I have seen some people actually compete very hard with a lady 67 years old and lose badly, and then unfailingly they appear in the course by 6 o'clock. I just want to see a day when they can hit beyond 50 yards in one attempt. After that, I, I feel that my day is made. Now let's go to General Srinivas. I think compared to Subara, is quite a new entrant. In fact, I had to persuade him to hit the golf course on a regular basis when such an active and fit gentleman was trying to, run towards corpulence. I said no. I can't see a general in this shape. So go. And then Chandrahas also had his hand in all this rather aggressively. But I politely requested the general, because we can't, shoot orders at the generals. We should only request. So tell me, Srinivas, what is your secret of success? Earlier, you used to hit the ball almost at 180 degrees. Like, the person who is standing horizontally to you, you used to threaten his life. Now, how is that now? You made it straight line.
While I was in the service, I concentrated totally. I gave my all 24 hours to the service, to the army. I couldn't find time to go to the golf course, though several of my friends and my colleagues used to find time, but somehow I couldn't make it. After retirement, closer to my home, I have two beautiful golf courses. And kind courtesy, Bhaskar, he encouraged me to again learn, play the game. These days, I play for entertainment. As they have been discussing, one day it may be 50 yards, the next day it may be 150 yards, and it can go into the woods, it can go into the most of the time in the bunker or in the lake. So that's why I keep assuring myself that I have come here to play for entertainment and I should enjoy this day, irrespective of how the golf ball behaves. But the best part is the four ball that we play. It is that bonding, those friends who matter, who make the day. Early morning, spending time with them in that greenery, especially the golf courses which we have. They are huge golf courses with wide fairways and beautiful trees. And it is lovely to be early morning looking at the rising sun in those uh, green areas. That makes our life. And thanks, Bhaskar, for bringing me back into the golf. And I'm enjoying every day and every game. Thank you.
We have a group in Hyderabad Golf Association. It's called Fairway Falcons. In fact, the name is given by yours truly only. And these falcons, the fairway, there is nothing fair about them. They are not even like falcons. We never met and played together till now, but the name remains. Now, one of the fairway falcons, he thinks that he is actually participating in a funeral dirge. Like everybody must be silent and, if possible, shed a few tears also, and then go on hitting the ball. Nobody should, even if a fart comes out also, you should not do it, because his shot may fall short of the hole or go away. Now, that is and then he hits, and with an umbrella covering his head, exposing his butt, he walks relentlessly to the next hole and sits there endlessly till we reach him. So it's really funny how many, there is no fairness in this nor unfairness. That's the biggest problem. Then there is another guy there, one of the fairway fellows. He actually has a caddy with whom he has really brilliant conversations about how to putt a ball when the hole is only about 4 inches, distant. And what is this? I just don't know. A whiff of air will put it into the hole, and he is discussing entire logistics and ballistics of a bloody ball. And then there also he misses sometimes, and then after that, all the expletives will come out of him against that fellow. Sometimes he hits from the grasses periphery, the greens periphery, and hits a lovely putt. Then all the credit goes to him, not to the caddy. So this kind of problem. And well, when it comes to Subbarao, he hits three or more balls in the green, unmindful of the fact that the other fellow is actually playing for his life. He's hitting and hitting and hitting. And that is the thing. When it comes to me, my handicap, if I say, then people will think that I'm one of the greatest in Hyderabad. But when you see the score in the tournament, I invariably, I'm equal to Sachin Tendulkar. I can tell you all the time. So that's fantastic. Golf really throws so many challenges, and after playing 9 holes or 18 holes, which is very, very tedious, you feel like going and having some breakfast in a good restaurant out there. There also the discussion, centers around. See how nicely I hit the third hole, or I missed your 17th wala by a few yards. It gets so boring. So this addiction of golf is something which is as lethal as any addictions like alcoholism, smoking, gambling, and all that. So, and for your information, he is one of the golf addicts. He should be sent to a rehab. What's Subbarao?
Yeah, yes, you put it rightly. But I consider it as a good addiction, and the day starts basically with golfing. That is how I have decided, and I have been doing for past couple of months. Morning after getting ready and taking bath, then straight away go to the golf course wherever I am. If I am in Hyderabad, yes, Hyderabad Golf Club or Boulder Hills. Even if I am in USA with my daughter or my son or wherever I am, I try to go out and play 9 holes at least. So this is a good addiction. You can look inwards. I consider it is like a meditation, and the beauty is actually when you play the game, if you slightly concentrate and try, you can mix and play with any 4 ball. What I found is some people wanted to play with a particular group, or these things I have come out nowadays actually. If you play with a lesser handicapper, you can learn from him. If you are playing with a higher handicapper, you can learn from him. And this is the time where you can meet and mix with.
But what is a handicap, Agilu, and why is it called handicap? Why? What is a handicap, and why is it called handicap?
Handicap
It
is
should be advantage, I thought.
no handicap. You see, I see any sport. Actually, this golf is a very scientifically and technical game where players of different capabilities can compete with each other, and a less capable person can win against a most capable person. That is how actually the reason why they designed and kept the handicapping system is really good actually. But unfortunately, some of the courses this is slightly abused by some of the players. But otherwise, if you see either tennis or shuttlecock or cricket, definitely the best will win. And the people who are upcoming and learners or amateurs, they stand no chance. Golf, it's not like that. Even today with our handicap, we can play with the pros, and on a given day, we can give them a good competition, and we may win against them actually. The reason behind is good.
No, my question is why is it called a handicap?
Handicap means, say, I don't know, maybe Srinivas will be able to explain.
I am trying to find out my own handicap based on
Yours is
the
18.
players.
Yours is 18.
Mine is
Printed and
18,
given.
printed and given. But otherwise, it's a great challenge. But as long as I play for entertainment, I am fully entertained. And walking those 5,000 odd steps in the morning over those 6,000 yards, it is a great de-stressor, and it makes my day.
Now, one thing I can tell you, sir, you hit the nail actually. Suppose I tell you to walk, say, for say 5,000 yards or so. I think nobody can do it. Maybe after 500 or 1,000 yards, we say that it's enough is enough.
For the
Let me sit and have a coffee or something like that. Here is the every time you are hitting a ball, and then there is some work to be done after walking few yards. So that is how, without realizing that actually you are doing good to your body. I think that is one good part of the
There is so
game.
much of oxygen, so much of greenery. Everything is quiet, chirping birds, peacocks playing. It is real fun. You are in the midst of the nature. and what gives you the pleasure and the joy of the early morning.
and away from the home, you need not have to cut the vegetables.
But
And
every golf course must have some participants, a substantial number, who will take your breath away. That should be the situation. But ideally, it's not here. The question is, what is the handicap? We really don't know the genesis of handicap.
handicap,
But
I can put it in a
yeah,
layman's
I will
language.
explain. You correct me if I am wrong.
Yeah, please.
Handicap is a figure. Every course has got a par. Par means the number of strokes required to complete the 18 holes. Some courses, the typical number is 72. Ours is 70. So, your handicap is the number of strokes above 70 or 72, as the par of the course is, to complete the 18 holes. So, that is called handicap. What Mr. Subbarao says is,